Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day. I wouldn't normally do this, but I've had so many questions about this month's promo offers from doTERRA. I thought I would film a video. Now, admittedly, this is going to be a bit long, but what I'll do is I'll pop little timestamps below. So if you don't have time to watch the entire video, or if you don't want to know what's going on in these other markets, you can just skip straight to the original or to the appropriate section. But I will say, keep on with it because I'm going to be talking about a special offer at the very end. So your chance to win some freebies, which is really exciting. So let's start with the European market in the first instance, and we'll just smash through this as quickly as possible. So in Europe this month, your free product of the month is Peppermint Touch. So it's peppermint oil in a touch roller bottle. So 10 ml roller bottle diluted down with fractionated coconut oil. Peppermint's really uplifting, okay? It's high in menthol, so it's really refreshing and uplifting and awakening and stuff. I love to use it on my chest before going out for a big run or exercising or anything. Really helps with opening up those airways, but like I said, it's very uplifting too. If you're running a bit warm or hot, or you have been on a long run and you need to bring your body temp down, it's a great way to do that too. Roll it on the back of your neck, on the bottoms of the feet, especially with the kiddos too. If they're running a bit hot, you can rub it on the bottoms of their feet or up and down their little spine just to bring that body temp down. If you're feeling like a little bit lethargic or you've hit that 3 o'clock slump or anything like that, it's a great one to use. You can pop some in your hands and use that cupping technique, really breathe it in and get a little bit of an extra kick, to help get you through the day. If you've got a bit of head tension, this is a great one to use too. So whether you're rolling it on your temples or rolling it on your fingers and then massaging it up in your hairline and stuff, that's a great way behind the ears and stuff, just to get rid of that yucky head tension. Just being mindful because the menthol content is quite high. Just be mindful not to get it too close to your eyes because it can be a bit full on, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so this is a great one. Again, very awakening, alive, enlivening. And it's free when you place your 125 point loyalty rewards program order by the 15th of the month. So you still have time to get in on that one. Okay, 10% off in the European market this month is Harvest Spice. Harvest Spice is a limited time oil, so it's not available all year round. This is like Christmas. It's so lovely. I really enjoy this one. It's got oils like cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus, cedarwood, and cassia, which is similar to cinnamon, but it's got some different properties and components, and it's not as warm. But this is beautiful in the diffuser. So good. Very warming, very calming. Pop it in the car diffuser if you've had a long day and you just need a little like oily hug to get you through the rest of your day. I love it. So this is great aromatically. Because of the cinnamon, it can be a little bit warm. So if you are to use like that cupping technique, maybe dilute it down with a little bit of fractionated coconut oil if it's going to be too warm for you. But yeah, this one is great just in the diffuser. Love it, love it, love it. So 10% off this month in the European market. European market also has access to 2 new oils, which were previously made available in the US and in Australia, but brand new to Europe. Celery seed and citronella. Okay, celery seed is smells quite peppery to me. It's very earthy, very natural. Think all things cleansing, all things like internally cleansing. I think a lot of people have heard that you can drink celery juice for detoxing and cleansing. Same thing with the oil. You're going to get that same type of property. Use it in your smoothies and your juices and your stir fries, in a little veggie capsule, just to use it internally for that cleanse. It's a bit strong for me to use just as is in a bit of water, but if you're keen bean, you can try that. Otherwise, like I said, use it in something else or pop it into a little veggie capsule. Great for digestive support and like I said, internal cleansing. It partners really well with oils like black pepper, basil, depending on where you're from, ginger and coriander, again, very cleansing. And it's high in limonene. And limonene is actually a constituent that is typically found in citrus oils, but it's very cleansing. So you can see why this one is a nice one to use for cleansing and detoxifying. This would be great in a stir fry, I think. So yeah, that one is brand new to the European market. Citronella, I think most people are familiar with citronella, whether it be in citronella candles or incense or coils or whatever. But yeah, this oil does not disappoint. It's very fresh. I love it. Very awakening, very uplifting. It's great for repellent. okay, for insect repellent and stuff. So it's all natural though, guys. So if you're reaching for your on guard, or sorry, your arrow guard or your DEET or your off, or whatever those insect repellents are that you're purchasing or possibly purchasing from the store, the chemist or whatever, you don't know what else is in that, right? So it's a bit questionable. It's not great for your skin. It's kind of questionable for the kiddos, not great for the environment. So if you can reach for an all natural alternative instead, that is a big win. So no chemicals. It's not too harsh on the skin. If you wanted to do your own DIY, you could use a bit of fractionated coconut oil, pop it in a little spray bottle and use it that way. You can use this one in the diffuser, or a cool little hack that I've just learned is if you have like a wide mouth jar or a mason jar or something, pop some water in it, get a little tea light to float in there, and then drop a couple drops of your citronella essential oil in there. And there you go. It's like your all natural citronella candle, which would be great, especially if you're outdoors or camping or anything like that, where you're getting infested in with little bugs and flies and that sort of stuff. So that's a great one to use. And it's actually, citronella is found in doTERRA's Terra Armor or Terra Shield repellent blend too. So we know it works wonders, really good. Citronella is high in citronal as well as something called geranol. And both of these are like cleansing components and stuff, but it's very bright, very, very aromatic. And like I said, it's a great one to have around, especially in the Northern Hemisphere. Well, you guys are still in summer, so probably still doing a bit of outdoor time and stuff like that. And yeah, just keeping all the little bugs away. So those two brand new oils to your market. The other thing available in the European market for a limited time is the Volo diffuser. Now, I admittedly do not have the Volo. It comes in a couple of different colors. There's sort of like a whitish color and then a darker one as well. It's got a 1 hour, 3 hour, or 6 hour timer on there, which is great, especially if you're looking to use the diffuser overnight. It kind of helps get you through the sleep cycle, if you will. It services an area of about 300 square feet, or usually, like, I think the equivalent is maybe like 27 or 28 square meters. So it can service quite a large area. And it has an auto dimmer timer light on there. You can use it with or without the light. And the light is either a warm or an ambient light. So that's a great little diffuser to have on hand. Again, limited time only in the European market. Alrighty, let's move on to the US, all right? So the product of the month in the US is Caraway, all right? And I don't have it yet, but I have placed my loyalty rewards program order, so I'm looking forward to getting Caraway for free this month. Think about what Caraway smells like, the spicy, spice-covered smell of beautiful Caraway, the types of dishes that you would use it in that beautiful herbaceous sort of woody aroma. Caraway is great for digestion, okay? And a lot of times we're using these spices and herbs and stuff in our foods and in our recipes to do different things. And obviously some of the dishes that you think that caraway might appear in might be quite rich or robust and, might end up with like some tummy issues and stuff. So caraway is actually really gonna help to soothe your tummy and stuff. So even if you're trying a new recipe or a new dish and not quite sure the way it's going to react on your body, have your caraway oil on hand, and you can use it to help with the digestive issues. And it partners really well with oils like cardamom and coriander, spearmint and fennel, and even peppermint. So yeah, those really warming sort of minty aromas. So whether you're using it aromatically or whether you're using it internally, however you're using it, you can imagine the types of things that it would be good for. Let's see, what else can I tell you about it? Another way to use it too is if you're not wanting to use it like properly internally, you can use it on your toothbrush. And I actually do this with clove oil every morning. I put 1 drop of clove on my toothbrush, I put my toothpaste over the top, and I brush my teeth. So caraway you can use probably the same way. I'm going to give it a try when I get it, so I'll let you know how that goes. But again, helping with that digestive support, even if you're not internalizing the oil in a traditional sense, okay? This is also an oil that is high in limonene, okay? So it's very cleansing and very uplifting. It's also high in something called cardone, which is very soothing as well, okay? If you're using it in your recipes, I would say less is more until you've sort of experimented with it a little bit more to see how robust you would like that flavor. So similar to what we recommend with oregano or oregano is get your bottle of oil, Get a toothpick, dip the toothpick in the oil, and then use that in your recipe. A little bit goes a long way in the first instance. If you decide that you want more, you can always add more to it, but start out with less in the beginning, just to make sure that it's not too overwhelming for you. So that one, it's a 5 ml bottle. And so we've got 85 to 90 drops of oil in that little 5 ml bottle. But again, you'll get that for free this month if you're placing your 125 point loyalty rewards program by the 15th of the month. So you still have time to do that, guys. Also available in the US, you've got 3 different Touch 10 ml roller bottles that are available for 15% off, which is very exciting. The first one is Thinker. Okay, so Thinker is the focus blend. It typically comes in the kids collection, but it's available. All the kids collection oils are available individually now as well. This is great, not just for kiddos, but for adults as well. I use it. It's great. Like I said, it's known as the focus blend. Keep it in your pocket, keep it in the kids' backpacks, keep it at your desk, keep it, in your handbag, wherever you're keeping it, just keep it close by. It's very light. It's got oils like vetiver, peppermint, rosemary, and clementine. Okay, so vetiver for me is something that I normally equate to sleep, right? Because it's very soothing and relaxing, but it also helps with focus and concentration. And then you've got peppermint, which is a really uplifting, awakening oil, helps with feelings of sadness and stress. You've got rosemary, which is amazing for focus and concentration. I like to use rosemary and lemon together in the diffuser when I really just need to hone in on something. And then you've got your clementine, which is, again, a citrusy oil, so it's very uplifting and energizing and helps with feelings of sadness and stuff. So you can see how these oils are working very, very well together in this blend. You've got oils that are uplifting you, and then you're getting oils like vetiver that are kind of calming and grounding you. So if you're not able to focus because you're too tired or lethargic or worried or nervous or anxious or stressy or whatever, you can see how these oils are working really, really well together to put you in this really focused, alert, grounded state to get things done. Okay, so this is a great one for kiddos, but great one for adults too. Okay, 15% off this month. Another oil that is available at 15% off is Intune. And Intune is also known as a focus blend, but it's very different to Thinker, right? So Thinker, it's very uplifting and sort of crisp and fresh. Intune is very robust. It's very florally. It's got oils like ylang ylang and Roman chamomile, but also frankincense, amyris, sandalwood, patchouli, lime. So you can see how these oils are going to smell very, very differently, okay? Because it's a florally oil too, and I get the ylang ylang a lot in this one. I really do. It is quite robust. If it's too strong or if it's too heady, don't use it sort of around your neck or whatever where it's going to be too overwhelming. Use it on the bottom of your feet, right? Or use it up and down your spine. And it's great for kids. It's great for men and women, okay? Even though it's got some floral oils in there, a lot of men will use this one too. And it's not just for focus and concentration from like schoolwork or work. It's also great for things like, sports, especially if, there's some strategic moves or you're learning something new or you really need to focus on a technique or something. Think about it that way too. So it's really diverse in the way that you can use it. Your frankincense is it's a resin, so it's a very grounding, calming, soothing oil, but it's also used in like meditation and prayer. So even if you need to focus and concentrate in your meditation space, this is a great blend to use for that. Sandalwood, again, very calming and soothing. Patchouli is very balancing. Your ylang ylang, like I said, is a very robust oil. Your lime offers, that uplifting citrus aroma, which is also high in limonene, so very cleansing. And then your chamomile is very calming too. So yeah, this is a great one to have. I didn't really love it when I first got it, but it's actually really grown on me. You can tell mine's like more than halfway gone. So I'm excited that I can get this one for 15% off this month. Okay, and finally in the US, another oil that is available at 15% off is Motivate, which is the encouraging blend. This is actually the real, my real Motivate. the label's just stripped right off of it. This goes everywhere with me. I love this one. It's more than halfway gone as well. It's got oils like peppermint, clementine, coriander, basil, one called yuzu, the very, very dear Melissa rosemary, and vanilla bean. So the peppermint in here and the coriander make it very crisp. The vanilla bean makes it quite sweet a little bit. And then, you know, your clementine and your rosemary. It's just it's a really well-rounded warming oil. I love this one. Very warming and refreshing sort of at the same time. Again, great for motivation. So whether it's that, you know, I like to use this one before I exercise. So whether I know I want to exercise, but I'm not quite ready to take that first step, pop some of this on the back of my neck and it really tends to get me going. But it might even be that you need a bit of motivation to start a new project or to take that first step in something that you're working on that maybe you don't feel like you're quite ready to do, or maybe you don't feel like you have the tools, or you don't feel like you're going to be good enough at it, or, you know, anything like that, that you just need a little bit of extra encouragement. This is a great blend to reach for. So whether it's exercise, schoolwork, a new project, it just kind of gives you that little bit of extra support if you're feeling a bit discouraged or doubtful. So yeah, this is a great one to reach for. Alrighty, that's the US market. Apologies if you can hear a little background noise. My cats are kicking around back here. There's never a great time to do these videos. There's always interruptions. All right, let's move on to the Australian market. Alrighty, so the product of the month in Australia when you're placing your 125 PV Loyalty Rewards Program order by the 15th is a 5 ml bottle of Digest Zen. Digest Zen is all things digestive. Okay, so this blend's got oils in it like ginger, peppermint, caraway, coriander, aniseed, tarragon, and fennel. Okay, it's kind of a spicy aroma, a little bit sweet and minty, and it smells like black licorice. Really, that's kind of what it reminds me of with the fennel and the aniseed. It really smells like black licorice. This one's great for anything digestive. Okay, any sort of bloating or wind or gas or reflux or even motion sickness, anything gastrointestinal, this is a great blend to reach for. So whether you're using it internally, you can take it in a veggie cap, you can pop it in some warm water and drink it like a tea, you can put it in a shot glass with just a little bit of water and shoot it down the hatch. Whatever way you're using it, you can use it topically over your tummy, diluting it down, anything to do with digestion. This is a great, great blend to have on hand. You can just literally smell it out of the bottle. If you're using it for motion sickness, use it in the car diffuser, or even like cupping it again over nose and mouth, or putting it on a little cotton ball or a tissue if you're using it around the kiddos, and just having the kiddos sort of breathe out of that tissue. It's all going to help with that too. I've had some pregnant girlfriends that are dealing with some reflux and stuff, using this one topically with some instantaneous improvements as well. I've actually used this for hiccups. No joke. I had hiccups that I couldn't get rid of, and I popped a little bit over my sternum. It took them straight away, like not one single hiccup more after using the oil. So it's very diverse, but yeah, this is a great one to use. And it's free this month if you're placing that 125 PV Loyalty Rewards Program order here in Australia. All right, also available here in Australia, 10% off this month, guys, is the 3-pack of the Lifelong Vitality supplements. Okay, so all 3 of these bad boys, they come together in a pack. These are typically about $115, so you're getting them for $103 this month. And they also come with a money-back guarantee. So if you're not loving these, doTERRA will give you your money back. But I gotta say, guys, doTERRA's an essential oil company, but these supplements are actually their best-selling product. So that says a lot. We've got a lot of team members that are using them. You've got your Alpha CRS Plus, which is your cellular vitality complex. You've got your Microplex VMZ or VMZ, which is your minerals and nutrients. And then you've got your E-omegas, which are your essential omegas. Okay, so they all work together. They're very, very highly bioavailable. So that means that they're all natural, guys. It's all plant-based and marine-based, I should say. I've got the vegan version, but the one that's on sale here in Australia for 10% off, the E-omega, the essential omegas, is actually marine-based. So it's got some fish oil in there. But so they're all natural. Like I said, your body can absorb these nutrients. Okay, so you're not going to weed them out. You're not going to smell like supplements. They're very, very highly bioavailable, so your body can actually use them. And even if you're eating a really clean, healthy diet, guys, a lot of the foods that we're eating these days, you know, they're harvested and farmed in really nutrient depleted soils, okay, or they're picked and harvested far too soon, so they're not ripening on the tree or the vine, or they're not really, you know, growing to their full capacity in nature. They're getting picked too soon, and so, you know, we're not getting all the nutrients that we need from our food. So supplementation, that's just it. You know, it's an amazing way to give your body, you know, some extra support and nutrients, you know, especially these days when we're looking to stay as healthy as we possibly can. Supplementation is always a good idea. And again, with high quality products like this, it really does turn out to be very, very affordable. The full dose of this is actually 2 of each of these twice a day. But that's, you know, if you're a big, tall man, you might take that amount. But I mean, as a female or, you know, a smaller individual, you certainly don't need to take the full amount. And so, you know, it works out to be about $25 a week for some really high quality supplementation that's going to help with things like energy and stamina and sleep. We've got people that are saying that they're so much more alert and alive and aware, and it's helping with weight and all sorts of different things. The testimonies for these products are, you know, just so numerous. And again, if you're not happy with them, doTERRA will give you your money back. So it's a great way to try them out. And for people who don't know what to do every single month for their loyalty rewards program order these. There's your loyalty rewards program taken care of, right? So that's a great product that's available for 10% off this month. Let's move on to the enrollment promo, which has been extended from last month. So if you know of anybody who's interested in getting on board with doTERRA, or you're interested in sharing the oils or building a business, this is a great time. If you introduce 2 new people to doTERRA and they're placing 100 point orders, you get yourself a free 5 ml bottle of Rosalina. For anybody who has been on our Facebook group, you would have seen this beautiful massage, this DIY massage recipe that I made with Rosalina oil. It's so good for achy muscles and stuff, but it's very cleansing as well. So a nice one to use in your DIY cleansing products. If you introduce 4 people to doTERRA this month, you have an opportunity to get a free 5 ml bottle of jasmine, which is a very beautiful, lovely, very robust florally oil. So good. I love it to death. 5 ml bottle of that for free. And if you introduce 8 people to doTERRA that are placing those 100 point orders, you can get a free 5 ml bottle of rose. Okay, rose is a very dear oil. And we're not talking about the touch that's been diluted down. We're talking about like the true blue actual oil. So great way to get some free products just by sharing doTERRA with your friends, family, loved ones, colleagues, whoever that might look like. Okay, so do that by the end of August and you can get those free oils. The next promo that I want to talk to you guys about, I'm so excited about, guys. I'm so excited about it. This is actually a really big deal. Okay, so it's a bit to get your head wrapped around. So if you do have any questions, please just reach out and I'm happy to provide some additional information for you. But this is the LRP booster program. Okay, so anybody who's been on LRP or isn't really familiar with how loyalty rewards program works, it really truly is the best way to get your oils, because you have an opportunity not only to get your 25% off wholesale discounts, you're getting the oils or the products at 25% off the retail cost. You also have an opportunity to accrue points back at a certain percentage. Okay, so anybody who's on loyalty rewards, you start out by accruing points back at a rate of 10%. So if you're placing a 100 point order, you get 30 points back that you can use like cash to pay for your oils. You also get 8 points back for shipping. Okay, so there's 38 points that you can use towards your orders and use them to pay for your products. And there's so many different oils and products that you can get with 38 points. Honestly, there's a list of different products that you can get. So it's not, you know, small potatoes. It's actually a big thing. So if you were to place a 100 point order, a 100 point loyalty rewards program order in August, you'll get 38 points back. Okay. If you do the same thing in September and October, you will also get 38 points back in each of those months. And you will stay at that 30% rate from there on out. Okay, so anybody who's been with doTERRA for a while knows that it actually takes quite a while to start to accrue points at that 30% rate. You start at 10% for the first 3 months. The next 3 months, you bump up to 15%. The next 3 months after that, you bump up to 20%. It actually takes you a year typically to get to that 30% refund rate, really. So to get it all in like 3 months time is remarkable. And like I said, you'll get it in August. You'll get it in August if you're placing a 100 PV order. You'll get 30% back in points just in August. So even if you were to do 1 month of this, it's so worth it, guys. I cannot tell you it. Like I said, it's a little bit to get your head wrapped around, but believe me when I say it's actually a pretty big deal. Okay, so again, if you have any questions about that, reach out and I'm happy to give you more information on it. Moving right along, we also have access to the Father's Day promotions here in Australia. So Father's Day is right around the corner at the beginning of September. So there's a couple of different promo offers available. The first one is the Active Essentials gift pack, which includes the beautiful Buddha wood, which is a very lovely, very, just mild woody aroma. So nice. I love this one. So you get a 5 ml bottle of Buddha wood. You also get a 10 ml tea tree touch, which I probably didn't grab, but tea tree is great for cleansing and nail health and all sorts of, icky, scrapes and cuts and all that sort of stuff. So a great one to have on hand, especially if you've got guys that are, working outside or getting dinged up or, all that sort of stuff. This is a nice one to have on hand, as well as your ice blue athletic blend in a touch. Okay, so any active gentlemen out there, this is a nice one to have. And honestly, like, I know a lot of women that are gonna jump on board with this, not for their husbands or the men in their life, but just to get a really cool pack. So that's the Active Essentials pack. You can get that while supplies last, and that runs for $85.50 wholesale, and it is worth 60 points. Okay. Another pack that you can get your hands on this month is the Home Office gift pack, which includes the walnut Brevi diffuser. I love this little diffuser. It's very compact, very lightweight, doesn't use a lot of water. It's got some different timer options on there. You've got your 2-hour, your 5-hour, and your 10-hour settings on here. So this diffuser actually goes in our bedroom. I love to use this one of an evening. It'll just, get us through the entire night. And it also has a little, you can use it with or without the light, and the light changes. You can have different colors on it as well. Or like I said, no light at all. So this is a great little diffuser. And it also comes with Island Mint, which is a beautiful blend. I didn't actually grab it, but I love it to bits and pieces. So many people love it. Hubby loves it too. So yeah, the Home Office gift pack is the Brevi diffuser and the Island Mint. That will run you $65 wholesale and is valued at 23 points. And then finally, you've got your on-the-go gift pack, which has a doTERRA backpack. It also has a Balance deodorant, which is an all-natural deodorant, great for men and women. It's very mild. It's a great way to sort of transition from aluminium-heavy deodorants, which are really horrible for our endocrine systems and can muck with our hormones and all sorts of stuff, moving into a more natural deodorant. And like I said, it's not too feminine either. So a lot of men use this one. You also get your tea tree touch as well as your ice blue athletic blend in the touch. Okay. That's valued at $119 wholesale and is 65 points. Alrighty. Now, for anybody who is still with me and is excited to know about some free products for anybody, no matter where you are in the world, if you're on our team, and you're placing your 125-point loyalty rewards program order by the 15th of the month, this month, you will also go into the draw to win a free yoga collection. Okay, I love this little trio. I love it. It comes with oils like Anchor, Arise, and Align, or depending on where you live, they may be known as Anchor, Ascend, and Affirm. Whatever you call them, they're remarkable. 5 ml bottles, so good. Anchor is your steadying blend, and it has oils like lavender, cedarwood, frankincense, cinnamon, sandalwood, black pepper, and patchouli in a base of fractionated coconut oil. I love it. like I said, steadying blend. You do not have to be a yoga person to use these oils either, guys. Use these in the diffuser. Use them throughout your day, no matter what you're doing. I mean, they're great during a yoga practice, but you can use them for virtually anything. So the steadying blend, love to put this one on the bottoms of my feet, really grounding and steadying, as the name would insinuate. Your next one is Arise or Ascend, and this one is your enlightening blend. So this one, use it on your temples, on your wrists, on your pulse points, the back of the neck. It does have some citrus oils in it. So if you are using it topically, don't go out into the sun. Or if you're using it topically, use it on an area of your body that's not going to have sun exposure for a little while. So this one has oils like lemon, grapefruit, Siberian fir, osmanthus, and the very, very dear Melissa. Oh, I love this one. Enlightening blend, like I said. Use it if you're using it during your yoga practice. Use it during the most active part of your practice, okay? Because again, it's very uplifting with those citrus essential oils in there. And then finally, you have Align or Affirm, and this one is your centering blend, okay? So it's got oils like bergamot, coriander, marjoram, peppermint, geranium, basil rose, and jasmine. Okay, so I love to use this one over my heart center. Okay, again, centering blend, using it over your heart center, on your wrists, back and neck and stuff. If you're using it during your practice, maybe use it during the middle of your practice. If you are maybe shying away from trying a new pose, or if you're finding something a little bit more difficult to master, use this one for centering, or even some of those poses that actually require a fair bit of, balance. Maybe it's your tree pose or your pigeon pose, or not pigeon, sorry. I'm just drawing a blank on it. I can see it in my mind. You're leaning forward bird pose, I think is what it is. So anything that's requiring that centering component, grab this one. Okay, so again, if you're placing your 125-point loyalty rewards program orders, you go in the draw to win this for free. If you're placing 150 PV orders, you will get 2 entries into the draw. So again, no matter where you are in the world, pop that through. Either if you've seen this post in our Facebook group, I want you to add your doTERRA member ID number and your total point order. If you're not in Facebook, you can always email this through to thiswellnesslife@gmail.com. Send me a text, send me a message, whatever that looks like. Just let me know that you've placed that 125-point order or your 150-point order, and you will go into the draw to win this. And I'll be drawing names on the 19th. Okay, so that's the 19th in Australia, so it might be the 18th in the US or Europe, depending on what time I do it. But if your name is drawn, I will definitely get in touch, and I will be sure to send this through. So again, it's a great time to get involved with doTERRA. It's always a great time to get involved with doTERRA, but you've got some amazing products on offer for a lot of discounts. If you're here in Australia, you also have that loyalty rewards program booster, which is a great way to get some more points, and you also have a chance to win some free products. So thanks for sticking with me, guys. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments below, or if you're getting this as part of your newsletter, always just hit reply and I'll be in touch as soon as possible. Thank you so much for sticking around. Have any questions, please reach out. Have a great day, you guys. We will talk to you all very, very soon. Take care.